Hey guys, this is Rimworld. Welcome back to part 14 of our Rimworld playthrough. Things are starting to get a little out of control here. Our base has been damaged by the constant mortar fire from this little party here. Looks like we've totally cleared them out. The mortar's still there, but no one alive is manning that mortar, so that's good. We did hold off their attack from the east. That was a nice attack there. They bombed us from the west and then sent a party in from the east. Breached our weak wooden doors. But we'll try to get everyone back and everything in shape. The batteries are being discharged. We need money to get our geothermal back online, or we need some more solar set up. Let's see, how much does solar cost us? That's 80 gold versus 300 for the geothermal. Alright, let's go and get another solar online then. Where should we put this? Maybe... I guess we could put them all beside each other, but if there's a fire or a mortar blast or something, it's probably better to split that stuff up. Alright, so a ship has left comms range. We didn't get to do any good trading with them. This lamp is unpowered because this wall was broken by artillery fire, and in fact with these two things in the way, I don't know if our people have access to build that back up again. Well, we can always try. Wooden wall, we'll see if anyone has access to that. Let's see. Undraft. You're grabbing food, that's fine, well deserved. Greens out. No path. Alright, so we're gonna have to get rid of one of these. The butcher's table, I guess. We're not sending anyone out to hunt right now, so we can get rid of the butcher's table, build it up again, maybe over to the left instead. And unforbid all these weapons. The M24, we already have one of those. This is an excellent sniper rifle. Unforbid that. Ooh, the T9 incendiary launcher. Incendiary bolt starts fires, range 24, so medium range. Damage is only 4, but it starts fires. It's got a slow, fairly fast cooldown. Takes some time to warm up. That could be useful. Probably not something we want to use in our base. We don't really want to set our own stuff on fire, but useful here. A charge rifle. I think Trigger has a charge rifle, but it's definitely better than the other weapons we are sporting. We might also be able to sell that, but we'll worry about that a little later. Alright, good. So that's repaired. Everything else is hooked up. And for low on power, connected, stored. Alright, so we are charging slowly, but let's depower a few more of these things. And we can depower this for now, no one's coming to use it. But I do want to cremate some of these bodies, so let's reconnect that, toggle that power back on. Okay, we're active. The bills shouldn't have changed. Yep, still cremating corpses forever. Let's see, is Doc going to go and cremate that? Excellent. Sleeping triggers, also sleeping, that's fine. How's Crane doing? Thoughts? Not happy of being in darkness or witnessing his allies' death. I will give you your light back. Toggle power. Oh, I guess you're sleeping now. Fine. We'll go friendly chats and try to recruit. He has a passion for shooting, but he's not that good. He's actually a decent doctor. I guess that'll be good in case something happens. to our current dock. I really do want to rebuild the geothermal here. Building needs power. Improvised turret. This guy down here needs to be hooked back up. We do have some metal to spare. Where's Hunter off to? Off to sleep. Our doors are still up. We do want to rebuild this room as well. Alright, so we've got a lot of cleanup to do. And then we want to get that geothermal back online. We do have enough metal to put in a metal door, which will be a little stronger than the wooden door, so we can get back to mining this stuff. Alright, orders, let's go and mine all of that. We can unforbid this stuff. Okay, you're probably hungry, but I want you to get rid of a body first. Gotta get rid of all these things, and let's cancel that. Let's not cut any stone for now. Sugar, where are you off to? Off to do the mining, that's good. Orders, let's go and all of this stuff, and then we'll go and build the geothermal back up. We can reactivate the smelter, although we are burning through our power reserves here. Okay, we'll toggle that off. Maybe we don't need all of these lights. Let's toggle that off. Yeah, we really do need to recharge those batteries, and I really want that geothermal back online. Oh, and it's an eclipse as well, so we're not going to get much out of these solar panels. Our batteries are almost dead here. Alright, we'll have to get some more lights. If we can recruit Crane right now, that'll be great. We can turn his light off too. I'll leave it on for now. What else do we have charged up? The research bench doesn't require power. Comm station. Turn that off. Alright, so basically everything that we have the option to power, we've depowered. Oh, and we're completely out of power anyway, so that's a moot point. Failed to recruit. His threshold is climbing here. Alright. And we got a bit of power there. Was it a lightning strike? Where did that power even come from? Alright, depower all of these things as well. Got a small fire over there. We can go and zone a little more for mining. Hope the rain puts that fire out without us having to worry about anything. And if we do want to go for a long walk, there is a lot of metal here that we could go and claim. 39, 22, 1, 75, 50, and a mortar. We could send a mission over there, disassemble the mortar. Let's see, can we claim that? I don't know if that works, but okay, yeah, so we can claim that and deconstruct it. Shotguns, metal, corpses, Molotovs, silver. Okay, we can send a mission over here to clean this stuff up. It is a little risky though to be so far from our base. I think everyone's healed up now. Health, no injuries on anyone. Green thumb, okay. She's out of the base. We'll watch her, make sure she's not ambushed. She is going over to deconstruct that mortar. That seems like good work. I'll keep a good eye on her and hope that we don't lose our one remaining female colonist. Some visitors, friendly visitors, that's fine. Alright, so we're gonna go and deconstruct that. And now we're off to sewing area, and now we want to haul metal. Right, keep an eye on these guys. Doc is, where is he going? To deliver food to Crane. Oh, he's picking up that one piece of food. That is not terribly useful. We've researched cryo sleep ponds. Antimatter reactor. I wonder if we can power our own base with that as well. Well, we'll research it regardless. The Doc going up to grab this food. That's not really the best use of his time. I would be happy to send some guys out to go and grab metal though. So Trigger, where is Trigger headed? He is going to go take care of these bodies. I guess that's fine. Clark, also cleaning up bodies. I'd rather they come from the metal, but I suppose it is a little inhumane to let these corpses just rot in the middle of nowhere. There are nearby corpses though. Don't forget that. Mental break soon. Who's about to have a mental break here? Mood's fine. Alright, Hunter is not doing so good. He's urgently hungry. I think... Oh, we need to charge this stuff up. We don't have any power. Can you eat raw food? Is that acceptable? Yeah, we need to get that geothermal back online. Power, geothermal reactor. Not enough stored, but there's plenty of metal around. If only we would go and collect it. Alright, having my people wander over here is pretty dangerous, and they're just cleaning up bodies. Let's go ahead and forbid the rest of these bodies. What I really want them to do is pick up the metal, and someone else, oh, Doc is not doing so well either. Whole body starvation. Seriously, you guys need food. And you can stop wasting time. We're sort of in a crunch here. No more interaction with the prisoners. No more trying to recruit them. No more doctor's care. In fact, no more food either. You've had your chance, Crane. Doc, what are you doing, Doc? You need to go to sleep. Does everyone have a bed? Trigger, Doc, okay. Doc, please go to bed. Or get food. Eat some raw food. I can't force him to eat berries. This is bad. Mental break. Can't you just go to sleep, Doc? I can restrain you. We should dig some graves though, since we don't have any power for the crematorium. Miscellaneous graves. Sure, let's pop some graves in here. I guess with the rubble in the way, they can't actually make use of the graves. Zone. Let's go. Dumping pile. Oh no, everyone's close to a mental break. This might be the episode where everyone goes crazy. That is not good. Okay, so we'll go in zone. Yeah, they're not liking the look of all these dead bodies. We need to bury those as soon as possible. Alright, so we'll zone a dumping pile right next to the solar connectors, connectors like right over here, and we'll start up a whole bunch of other graves. Rotate that 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Oops. Miss. Oh, I don't even have to zone anything. Okay, so we'll cancel all this stuff. For some reason, I've been putting graves in dumping zones, but that's really not necessary. Alright, so cancel all of this stuff. And zoning, cancel the zones as well. Cancel zone, please. Delete zones, here we are. Alright, now miscellaneous graves. We'll just go and put a whole bunch around these turrets, that's fine. How many bodies do we need to bury? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 6 graves to be dug there. Alright, that's fine. Green Thumb, please prioritize working the graves. Doc, I need you to go to sleep right now. Okay, good. Doc's going to sleep. Everyone else is going to sleep. Green Thumb is still in an okay mood, actually. Good for her. She's not a fan of all the rotting corpses. And now she's going to go to pick up metal for the geothermal. Yeah, geothermal, getting that online is pretty important. Fine, if you got the mental stamina to get our geothermal online, I commend you, Green Thumb. And Floyd, is this an enemy? No, he's Hamlet at stream. He's been injured somehow. He's not an enemy, not a hostile. Crane is urgently hungry. Alright, fine. We'll allow you to have food. That's a little much to starve him out. When one of the wardens wakes up, I'm going to deal with that, but everyone else is sleeping now. We don't have any power for the turrets. Clark is getting close to a mental break. Where is he off to now? Geothermal. Right. Geothermal and getting rid of the bodies are a big priority here. So let's try to do that, and hope we don't get ambushed by anyone else in the meantime. There's lots of metal out here if I ever want to send the party out again. And it looks like we've collected all the metal we need. We'll have the geothermal back online soon. Looks like the eclipse is ending as well. Let's select everything here. Alright, that's I can forbid that. And if they ever want metal, they can wander it that way. Alright, so geothermal's online. We have power. Good. We have power, we have graves, so we don't have to worry about turning this back on or the metal smelter. The nutrient paste is online, the cooking stations is online. Doc, how are you doing? Observed rotting corpse. That's not great. Nutrient paste dispenser. Okay, so we're stable again. All the corpses are being buried. And or we'll go and turn this back on, and or cremated. Okay, so I think that's all the corpses taken care of. Yeah, we can go and turn that off then. Save power. Get our batteries back to full charge. Okay, everything else looks fine. We're stable. We can set up another stockpile here. Okay, good. Geothermal's back online. Corpses are buried. People are eating again. Let's have some more light around these parts. There's meat on the table. Doc can prepare some fine meals for us. Where is Doc? He is going to haul this pistol to the equipment rack. Let's instead go and prepare a fine meal. It's powered and connected. We do have meat. I'm not sure why I can't assign Doc to prepare a meal here. Overview, Doc, that's cooking. Alright, well, we'll hold off on that for now. Won't worry about why I can't select Doc to cook. Got a lot of weapons that we're hauling over here. And can I destroy the short bows? No. One of the equipment racks was destroyed. Let's build up a few more. Okay, we can turn these guys back on. The batteries are reaching half strength. Okay, so we're stable, and this is where we'll end part 14.